everybody, happy Wellness Wednesday. As you can see, I am in the kitchen in my dorm and I thought that a great post today, since it's fall, would be sharing one of my favorite recipes for butternut squash. Not only is this recipe super easy, but squash is also extremely healthy and it's going to be extremely delicious. So if you're interested, just keep watching. So the first step to making this squash is get all of your cooking utensils and ingredients out prior to beginning. Now what you're going to need is butternut squash, and I buy the pre-cut just because it's easier, especially being a busy college student. It is a little bit more expensive, but it saves a lot of time. And then I like to use cinnamon. You will want to use spray. I like coconut oil just because it's a little sweeter, so it gives it that kick. And then the last ingredient, which is my personal favorite, the maple syrup. So instead of squash kind of being bitter, it's sweet, and then you can even make it for breakfast or have it for a snack if you're craving that sweet thing. And then for cooking tools, all you need is just a basic pot and then a ceramic dish, which you're going to later put in the oven. So the first thing that you want to do is boil the squash first, just because it helps it cook a little bit faster. So that's what I'm going to do. So once you put the squash into the pot and you let it simmer, you want to preheat the oven to about 375 degrees. And hopefully by the time your oven has reached its designated temperature, your squash will be ready to put into the ceramic dish, and then you start your baking process. So as you can see, I have taken the squash out of the pot and put it into the ceramic dish. Before transferring the squash, I sprayed the dish with coconut oil, and then I sprayed the squash again on top of it. I then poured maple syrup on top and then added some cinnamon. I don't use any specific measurement, I just judge it based off of eyesight. It's really a personal opinion. If you want it really sweet, use more maple syrup. And then depending on how you like cinnamon, I love it, so I just throw a bunch of it on it. But this is what it would look like before you put it into the oven. I just took the squash out of the oven after cooking for about 45 minutes, and this is what it looks like. So you're going to want to let it cool for about 10 minutes and then just package it away. And the great thing about this is that you can section it off and have a little bit of squash each day, so it lasts for a while. And as you can see from my video, that butternut squash is super easy to make, and on top of being extremely healthy, it can be really delicious as well. So I hope this video was able to encourage some of you to try this delicious recipe on top of being healthy. So happy Wellness Wednesday, everyone, and let me know what you think of the recipe.